Ohio State heads to Happy Valley in search of its 19th straight Big Ten win, which would tie the Buckeyes with the Michigan Wolverines, who did it from 90 to 92. Penn State, meanwhile, fresh off a narrow 5-point win over Indiana last week. Take a look at the Big Ten standings. This is where we stand. Ohio State, Michigan, both undefeated in conference play. Michigan right now may look like the best team in the league, but Henny Hart kind of banged up. We'll talk about that a little later. Penn State, what happened to Purdue that kind of faded a little bit. So as we look at this game, what do we think? Penn State winning there in Happy Valley is going to be tough at night. What do you think?
So what if OSU has lost their last 4 out of 5 there in Happy Valley? Man, that's not a tough place to play. OSU is going to win this game because of the defense. Yes, in 1990 we went up there and we whipped Joe Paul. I have one there, and it was intimidating.
Your 9th year of eligibility. Sorry.
Boy, be quiet.
Sorry.
All right?
Sorry.
It's all about defense, and my man Laurinaitis, he's got 2 picks. Malcolm Jenkins, how long has Malcolm Jenkins been there? He's got a couple of picks. But you talking about the #1 defense and total defense in the land. These guys are going to get it done. This is going to be a good old-fashioned slobber knocker. Draws and counters and sweeps and traps. This is the kind of game I want to play in, man, because it's just old-fashioned football, and I think OSU can get the victory because of their defense. They're one of the best in the nation each and every year.
You have no eligibility left, so you can't play.
9 years is all I get?
No, that's it.
What do you think of this?
It's that typical Big Ten midday dud, though. You know, I mean,
Dud?
it's like sets football back 20 years.
You crazy.
It's the same thing from
Oh, you won't pass it and pass it. You can get a sack.
You talk about defense, and you're right. Ohio State's defense has been great. But how about Penn State's defense? Maybe at some point we look at Penn State's defense and the ability they've had to get pressure on the quarterback. Maurice Evans done a terrific job of getting consistent pressure. 3.5 sacks last week against Indiana. Of course, Dan Connor. They have an outstanding linebacking core, and I think that'll be the difference. Ohio State's offense, I think for the first time, will see a defense that will stop Chris Wells will not run all over that defense. So Todd Beckman, is he now ready to carry this offense by himself, throwing the ball down the field? That's what we learned in this game. I agree. Ohio State wins, but a low-scoring game.
This may be a bit of a stretch, but consider the last big night game that Ohio State played. And they did not play well at all.
Who cares about night?
A lot of those kids are back. It's not about night. It's about their big-time game on national television under light. They haven't done it since
home games at night.
They got clobbered by Florida. I'm telling you, it's sticking in their heads.
Oh, you're nuts.
Are you picking Penn State?
I'm picking Penn State.
You're wrong. You're picking wrong. Night. Who gives a damn if it's dark or light?